Okay.
And at the back of all of this that we are having, the conversation about illegal mining, is the fact that a lot of the politically exposed people themselves are benefiting from this illegality that is killing all of us. And to think that we have a law that is called the Environmental Protection Regulation, and then into brackets, we put in that mining in forest reserve. How paradoxical can it be again? And so it is so important that we ask Parliament, this law, this LI, and I'm sure the parliamentarians will tell us that when LIs come, they don't scrutinize it as much as they ought to do, and it's just put in there, you will need 2/3 majority. But which of the minority even in Parliament told us that this LI has been submitted to them in November last year? For all of us to see that this thing has been done, only for us, to be surprised about the fact that it was passed and it's been gazetted, and now it is currently done. And then on the back of that, you have High Street Ghana Limited then applying to go and mine in the Kakum Forest Reserve. And so it is, and not only is the Kakum Forest Reserve the one that has been desecrated and really been bastardized, but you know that the works that Erastus has done, the Upper Prama Forest Reserve, you had a situation where CSK Alaska Heritage Imperial would go in there. I think there was one company first, Unique something that Heritage Imperial are directors of. They go in there and go and get reclamation license. The first one gets it, the second one goes for reclamation license for the same thing, and then they go for prospecting license. And with that prospecting license, they go mining in that forest reserve, which is an illegality. They even have the guts to go to court. And when they are prosecuting, bringing a case against Erastus, they talk about their mining operation. When the EPA tells us that they don't have a permit to do mining, and these people, nothing is happening to them. We have another forest reserve, the Tano Nimri Forest Reserve, and then you have the MPP's Ashanti Regional Chairperson as one of the directors of Akonta Mining, who are engaged in this illegality. The minister calls them out, the Minerals Commission calls them out, and nothing has happened to them, even with all the petitions that we have done. You go into the Kokosua Forest Reserve in Seshi Dabias. As we speak now, there are people in that forest reserve, desecrating it. The Upper Wasa Forest Reserve, it's almost half of it is gone. The Subim Forest Reserve in Bekwai has been dealt with. Tiwa Forest Reserve, there are people currently in there mining. So even without this LI that had come in place, you have people getting into the forest reserves and mining them. So it is really important that we step back, not only repeal this law, not only ensure that the president does not even have the power, like they did with the Achimota Forest, where then they can declare that a forest reserve is no more forest reserve. We need to ensure that there's a law, a fiat in place that says that mining in a forest reserve is a no.